For Baulkham Hills.
Thank you, Madam Acting Speaker. From one code of football to the next, Madam Speaker, I rise to draw the House's attention to the good work of the Men of League. The Men of League is a foundation that was established in 2002 to look after its own. Its mission is to take care of every man, woman and child that has an involvement in the great game of rugby league. The foundation, formed by one of the legends of the game, Mr Ron Coote, who I had the pleasure of hosting at lunch in the Strangers Dining Room today. Ron was inspired. George Paponis was also there. Ron was inspired to form the Men of League after he visited an ex-player in hospital who Ron thought had been forgotten about. From an initial membership base of just 120, it now has grown to more than 26,000 members. The Men of League do great work in the rugby league community and provides a range of services and offers to support, including medical expenses, rehabilitation and nursing home equipment, grants and scholarship assistance, counselling, social contact and promoting and supporting fundraising events. Just last week, Men of League held a special event to raise funds to send another legend to the game, John Peard, to the USA. John, who starred in the Roosters premiership wins of 1974 and 1975, suffered a stroke also in 2002, and there was now revolutionary medical procedures in the USA that can assist stroke victims called perispinal anesthesia. And thanks to the Men of League, more than $50,000 was raised on the night to support John. John will now be jetting his way to the USA to undergo this procedure. This procedure, if successful, may reverse some of the effects that the stroke had on John. We all wish John the very best and look forward to a positive outcome. The Men of League has a great team dedicated to the cause, and some of them are in the gallery today. And I draw the House's attention to Mr Andrew Gifford, who's in the gallery from the Men of League. As well as Andrew, Ron Coote is the current chairman and has been since the foundation was established in 2002. The foundation is currently being led by Corinne Strauss as the CEO. The Men of League has some past players and coaches on staff, namely Stuart Raper, Ben Moss and Michael Butner. And the New South Wales team is rounded out with Sandra Hopwood, Jason Turek, Claire White and Andrew Gifford. The Men of League is striving to be the sporting charity of choice within Australia, and it gives me great pleasure to announce to the Parliament that I've accepted the role as Parliamentary Patron of Men of League and look forward to working with them to the betterment of this great game and support sport in the state of New South Wales.
Oh, hear.
Thank you. I'll call the Parliamentary Secretary.
Thank you. Briefly, Madam Acting Speaker, can I commend
Order. The Parliamentary Secretary is making comment in support.
Thank you, Madam Acting Speaker. Can I commend the member for Baulkham Hills on behalf of his contribution in the House today, mentioning many people, including Andrew Gifford in the gallery, but also two greats of the game, Ron Coote and George Paponis. And can I say, it never ceases to amaze me how many good people we have in society who are prepared to lend a hand to others less fortunate. This is certainly one of those institutions. I commend the member. I certainly commend the Men of League for what they're doing on behalf of those people, and certainly it is a worthwhile institution worthy of praise.
Thank you. And from the Chair, before we go on, can I just say that as the member for Wollongong and from the Illawarra, we are very well aware of the great work that the Men of League do in terms of a charity. Back when I was first elected in 2003, one of the first things that I was asked to be involved in supporting was the Men of League down there. I ended up buying a lot of paraphernalia that, quite frankly, I didn't need and still have. But no, well, actually, that's a great idea. I will donate it back. And just want to say congratulations. I can honestly say I was not asked to be their patron when I was in government, but nonetheless, don't you be so sure about that, David Elliott. But nonetheless, I add my voice in support and say what a great job they do, and congratulations for raising it here today. Thank you. We are dealing